cable management is always the first issue that you've got on a setup. You have to have money to buy a monitor, a PC, but there's always an issue with cable management. So guys, I think I have your answer. What I'm gonna show you now is my second project that I have made for cable management. The first one you saw, it was my setup table. I've lost many days thinking in a solution to have a better setup, because if you can make a setup that doesn't have any cable on site, it's really awesome. Why? Because it's much more cleaner, and I mean, cables are always a mess when you're trying to deal with them. And after 2 months, I've read a lot of comments from you guys that posted on my cable management table saying, why Hepsitech, why didn't you do this in a small table, why don't you show us or make us a new project for a small desk? Guys, I have your answer now. I have lost more or less 2 months, not only on this. You know that I make videos for this channel, I make videos for YouTube. I have 2 small children, which is really difficult to combine everything and having time even for outside projects like this one. So anyhow, I'm gonna show this project. I just built a setup of mine. This is my oldest PC that I've got and my oldest monitor. I just wanted to check how much time will I lose building this without seeing any cables. And I must say that I just built all this setup in 5 minutes and you don't see almost any cable. Of course you see cables, but really almost any cable. Let me show you, for example, the beginning of this project. Many of you ask me what was the table that the big table that I've made on my setup. This is MDF, and this one is Chopo. It's a really light wood that I use for this project, and all the materials that I've used were premium quality. Why? Anything that is doesn't have any quality, you will lose or you will have to exchange several times. And I must say that everything that I use on my big table, I never had to change it. I use it a lot and never had any problem, so I did this in the same idea. Let me show you my new desk that you can build it too. Just before showing you the table, I don't know if you are following me already on Instagram, but as you can see, I have a lot of histories already of this project. If you follow me on Instagram, you will always have the last update things that I'm always doing for my setup. Okay, so we already connected LED lights. I'm gonna show you everything in this table so that you can too build for yourself one of these. Let me just show you all the things that I've done on this desk. So this was not built, okay, the legs were not built. They are boxed, but let me just show you what I have done in this project. So as you can see in here, we've got a light switch. This light switch is to turn on and off only the LED lights. If I want to turn it off, I turn it off and I will not have any headlights. Okay, I implement here an Ethernet connection, and this will feed all the power supply to my desk. All the cables, as you can see, there's a big box here in this desk. As you can see, it's really thin, and there's a big box. This box has lights. I've already made this prepared for LED lights, for diffusers and aluminum diffusers. As you can see, I've already done a video about this, but this will maintain all our cable management. Now let's go up. Okay, in here, if you look to the table, you only see I didn't bother hiding these cables because I really wanted you to see that there is only two cables, the Ethernet and the power supply. And now just look at this. You don't see any cable in this table. The only cables that you see is the keyboard and the mouse. You can say that I have two cables here, the mouse and the keyboard. And you can say that I could hide this by doing in a hole here, but I'm gonna show you that this will not be possible because of what this desk can do. The cable management I used already my idea that I've used for the big table. As you can see, there's brush ears, and when you open it, you've got all your cables here. Now look one thing, I just put here a power supply for 6 AC adapters, which means that you will always have space for all your things. Even if you want to add more, you just have to put the power supply with 6 adapters, 6 plugins, and you will be able to extend this. Anyhow, let me show you the other side. In this side, what I've done was I built here, there's here all the connections. There's a power supply here that feeds this desk. The controller for LED lights, yes, I put it outside because if I want to change it, I only have to change it here, which is really easy. And I've got my power supply here, as you can see, for the LED lights. And all my cables are here, you see, really easy. Now you just have to close it and just look at this. Isn't this awesome? You only have cables directly passing through the brush, and here passing through the brush, so when you go to the front you don't see any cable, which is really awesome. And you can do this in only 5 minutes, guys. It's really awesome. Working with this table was not easy. Why? It will go down or up. You can change the position of the table. Let me show you how it works. So you've got here a digital, as you can see, a digital display. Let me press. If you press down, she goes down. If you press up, she goes up. I've got here 3 positions I'm gonna show. This is, for example, I memorize it as the top position. Let me show you what she does. Guys, it's really awesome because the wish is using these kind of tables with PCs is that you have always issues with the cables, and here you just have to be careful with those 2 cables there. And the other cables are all hide, as you can see. Just see from the below. No cables inside. It's really awesome. I think this desk is really awesome. Okay, let me just go down, put in the last position. This is the seat position that I have defined, and just check it out. If you didn't know already, I'm from Portugal, and yes, I'm gonna put, this is a prototype, and I'm gonna leave this prototype in a physical store in Portugal, so which means that everyone that lives in Portugal can visit and check this desk and can buy it. Yes, they can pre-order this desk and buy it. If you're outside Portugal, I'm sorry, I will not sell this. You can check the website, you can check the price, but I will not be able to send this desk for you. But you've got every ideas that I used in this, so you can make yourself a desk and use these ideas for yourself. Now let me show you the LED lights, how they change and how you can control them using all your mobile phone. And as you can see, you can change to all the colors you want and you desired. One of the things about this app is that you can go to functions and you can, for example, press and 7 color cross, which will mean it will change colors. You have a lot of functions here in this app, as you can see, and you can, for example, put the micro and it will change colors as I am speaking now. Yeah. Okay, really nice. You can put music and it will change with music. I mean, you've got a lot of options here in this app. And now let's check the RGB strips that I put on this desk. As you can see, it's really awesome. You don't see any cable here. Let's go down and you've got RGB strip LED lights. Oh, RGB strip lights there too. I mean, it's really awesome, really awesome. Just check it out. Well, I look at this effect and just not seeing cables for me, it's really awesome. Guys, just leave me in the comments what do you think about this project and what are your thoughts about this desk. Just, you know, leave me in the comments. This has a measure of 3 feet for 9 feet, so it will be able to, you can be able to use it in a small space, not a really small space, but a small space like a bedroom, dining room. You can use this table. Guys, I'm gonna leave the links in the description, as you know, for the diffusers, LED lights, strip lights, everything that I've used on my desk. I will leave in the link in the description. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, bye bye and see you soon.